Life does not get easier. You get stronger, but strength doesn't come from comfort. It comes from confronting the very things you wish would disappear. This video is not about avoiding your problems. It is about developing the discipline, the inner clarity, the courage to face whatever life puts in your way and transform it. Philosophers from the ancient Stoics to Carl Jung to the mystics of the East all pointed to one truth: your suffering is not the enemy. Your avoidance is. Today, we enter that truth. Welcome to the Discipline of Shadow Work, Section 1. Why life feels like a constant fight. Every human being faces problems, loss, fear, rejection, failure, uncertainty. But what makes these problems feel unbearable is not the problem itself. It is your resistance to it. The Stoics taught that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. We replay the pain in our minds. We future trip into fears that haven't even happened. And we fight against the emotions we don't want to feel. This resistance drains us. It multiplies the suffering. It blinds us to solutions. And it weakens our spirit. To overcome life's problems, you first need to understand why they overwhelm you. And the truth is simple. You've never been taught to face yourself. Section 2. The reality of the shadow. Carl Jung called the unexamined parts of your personality the shadow. Your shadow is made of the fears you avoid, the anger you bury, the wounds you pretend are healed, the memories you try to forget, the weaknesses you refuse to name when life problems appear, financial stress, heartbreak, betrayal. Your shadow reacts before you do. It shows up as self-sabotage, doubt, emotional overreaction, avoidance, shutting down, or running away. You call the problem, but often it's your shadow that blocks your way forward. To change your life, you must begin with the part of you that you hide. Section 3. Discipline begins in the mind. Discipline is not punishment. It is not forcing yourself. It is not suffering for achievement. Philosophically, discipline means to train the mind to remain steady in the face of difficulty. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True discipline is emotional management. It is awareness before reaction. It is consistency in discomfort. You will never overcome your problems by hoping they disappear. You overcome them by teaching your mind and body to stay present, even when every part of you wants to escape. This is the root of all change. Self-control. Section 4. The 3 disciplines that change everything to overcome any problem: emotional, financial, relational, spiritual. You must master 3 disciplines. 1. The discipline of observation. Before you act, you watch. You study your reactions. You sit with your emotions without judging them. Observation interrupts chaos. It keeps your shadow from taking control. It creates space between what happens and how you choose to respond. 2. The discipline of acceptance. Acceptance is not giving up. Acceptance is the ability to see reality without distortion. To say, this is the situation. This is what is happening. I can handle this. When you accept the truth, you stop wasting energy on denial and fear. You free your mind to focus on solutions. 3. The discipline of action. Not impulsive action, not emotional action, but steady, intentional action that aligns with your values. 1 step at a time, one small change at a time. one commitment at a time. This is how you turn chaos into order. Section 5. How to apply the discipline to real problems. Problem. Fear of the unknown practice. Observation. Sit with your fear. Feel it without running. Ask yourself, what is this fear trying to protect me from? Problem. Heartbreak or emotional pain practice. Acceptance. Let the pain exist. Don't distract yourself. Understand that healing is not instant. It is earned. Problem. Financial stress or instability practice. Action. Create structure. Track. Plan. Cut. Build. You cannot control the economy, but you can control your discipline. Problem. Losing motivation practice. Observation plus action. Don't wait to feel ready. Move first. The mind follows movement. Problem. Past trauma or deep emotional wounds practice. Observation plus acceptance shadow work teaches you to hold your pain without drowning in it, to slowly integrate it instead of trying to erase it. Every problem has a corresponding discipline, and every discipline leads to strength. Section 6. The transformation. When you practice these disciplines long enough, something shifts. You stop reacting to life. You start shaping life. You calm down faster. You understand your emotions instead of fearing them. You respond instead of exploding. You see patterns clearly. You face discomfort without collapsing. You become the kind of person who can stand in the middle of chaos and remain centered. This is not luck. This is not natural talent. This is discipline. This is shadow integration. This is philosophical maturity. Most people carry their problems like a weight, but the disciplined, the mindful, the aware, the grounded, they carry the same weight and grow muscles from it. Closing. Your life will always contain challenges. You cannot remove them. You cannot avoid them, but you can learn to rise above them. Shadow work is not darkness. It is illumination. It is the art of turning suffering into clarity, fear into wisdom, pain into power. If you learn to discipline your mind, to observe, accept, and act, there is no problem that can break you, because you will no longer be fighting life. You will be walking with it. You will be learning from it. You will be mastering yourself. And that is the beginning of real freedom.